Hi all, I have another interesting game to show you from one of my own games. So this is played in a Lichess classical tournament, which is actually 10 minutes each, but I usually berserk in these. This was against a player nicknamed Attackingchess1390. He's rated 2119 though. I don't know why he's put 1390 in his name. Anyway, so I was 2330, slightly higher rated, despite berserking a lot on the classical time limit. So e4, I played this gambit, which is actually called the Blackburn Gambit. So I believe the Blackburn Gambit. Sorry, it starts off with the Scandinavian. I make it a Blackburn Gambit by playing c6. So I think this is quite a lot of fun actually. You can get good like piece play at least. And in fact, here after bishop c4, I played knight f6, and we have knight g5 just going for f7. I thought I made a mistake here already. I thought, whoops. But then I thought, hold on, bishop c5, and he plays knight takes f7. Perhaps better would be bishop takes f7 check in this position. And this does look a little bit like some sort of Traxler, gambit, where bishop takes f7 is better in the Traxler, I believe. So this position would be better for white, this kind of continuation. Yeah, white's doing fine here with bishop takes f7. So it's bishop takes f7 is the move for an advantage. Yeah, putting the bishop back. But like in the Traxler, yeah, this knight takes f7 gives me an opportunity now to play something very, very interesting. I wonder if you can guess. If I give you 5 seconds to pause the video. So I've started off with some strange Blackburn gambit, and he's played with knight takes f7 here, which looks punishing, but I have bishop takes f7 check, and this is a bit of magic now, because if takes queen d4 check, and it gets tricky. He actually played king f1, but I played queen d4 anyway. And I thought it was a really interesting position here. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. He played d3. Let's see just briefly if he takes the rook. So it's a wild position. If he takes the rook, bishop g4 is probably the best, hitting the queen. And if the bishop goes back here, bishop h4 threatening mate, and it's very tricky. In fact, white would have to give up the queen here, so that doesn't look very appetizing. That forcing sequence, that's pretty crushing. So perhaps good he played d3. I played bishop h4 anyway, and there's various ways of trying to defend this. Perhaps best was g3, in which case black is still okay here, but he played queen f3, and now I have bishop g4, queen e3, and guess what move I played now, which is simple and crushing basically. If I give you 5 seconds to pause the video. Okay, the rook can just use the f file, rook f8. Yeah, it's another piece for the attack. He took the queens off, but it really doesn't help. After knight takes e5, I have a beautiful discovered check. He just temporarily interrupts it. And I have a juicy sequence coming up. I wonder if you can spot it. So it's check here. What would you play? I think it's all good for black now anyway. I played rook takes f7 check, and I get this juicy finish. So bishop e2 check and bishop f2, which I thought was pretty fun final position to get. Yeah, I thought it was just a fun game, showing how the Traxler, the philosophy of the Traxler, getting an active f file and stuff, counterattack with bishop f2, can be obtained via that strange route. Scandinavian defense, and then the Blackburn Gambit. So I thought it was an amusing final position. So another amusing game I had in the Lichess Classical on the 4th of May 2017. I hope you enjoyed this one a little bit. Comments, questions, likes, shares appreciated. Thanks very much.